Hey, everybody. This is Melissa from stampwithmelissa.com here. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Minnesota, which is in the United States. Today, I have a super fun card to share with you. It is Tuesday, March 15th at 7 p.m. I'm going to just talk a little bit to let people roll in and find me. We had daylight savings time. So it seems like I'm on really early because I can still see the sun. It's still light outside, which is like bizarre, but I love it. And it's getting warmer here in Minnesota, which is always welcome. Hey, Keisha. Hey, Alicia. So this video is being live streamed to both Facebook and YouTube at the same time. So you can watch on whichever platform you like best. I know some people don't like Facebook, so you can watch over on YouTube. Whatever, do what you want. You can comment on either platform. I can see those comments during the live from either platform. But if you're watching on one, like if you're watching on Facebook, you can't see the comments from YouTube. So yes, if I am responding to comments that you can't see, they're probably on the other platform. I always like to say that because sometimes people are like, are you just talking to yourself? Hey, Debbie, welcome. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Hey, Mom. As people are rolling in here, so I know that I'm live. I know you guys are finding me, so we must be good, right? All right. So I wanted to start off today by saying we're kind of doing, we are doing an Easter card today, which is holiday, right? Easter's a holiday. And we're getting very holiday themed here because yesterday was Pi Day. Today we're going to do an Easter card, and Thursday is St. Patrick's Day. So we've got all the holidays going on this week. I hope you're as excited as I am about all of them. Pi Day and St. Patrick's Day are two of my personal favorites. I do have a degree in math for those of you who are new here. Yes, I have a bachelor's degree in mathematics, and so I love Pi Day. I love everything about Pi Day. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm going to flip my camera down, but I'm going to just give you a little heads up first. Here we go. Oh, and by the way, right down here on the bottom of the screen, that is my shopping link. So all the products I'm using tonight, you can find right there. Use this host code right there. If your order is under $150 and if it's over that, skip the host code and get some Stampin' Rewards, which is free product. Okay, so before I get super started here, I wanted to just mention a few things to you. Number one is that we're making an Easter card today. We're using the Easter Friends stamp set and the Daffodil Daydream stamp set. Now, I had a Daffodil Daydream mega class that just closed. Hey, Ann, it just closed registrations on Sunday. Hi, Kathleen. And while it's closed, I might be able to sneak. Oh, thanks, Amanda. I might be able to sneak you in. If you still wanted to get in, if you missed out on the Daffodil Daydream mega class, send me a message, but like by tonight, because I might be able to sneak you in. But very limited on that, obviously. And we're also going to use Easter Friends. Now, Easter Friends is also the theme stamp set for my monthly card club, and we are accepting new members. And so we'd love to have you join us. So I'm going to show my club cards for this month. I'm going to show them in a second. I'll give you a warning for those of you who are on here who are already part of club. If you want to be surprised, I'll give you a warning before I show them in case you want to close your eyes. But I just wanted to let you know that that's going on too. And I'm going to put a little banner up here on the screen real quick. And that is where you can go if you're interested in more information about joining club. You can also always send me an email or a message, and I'm happy to answer any questions you have about that. So head over to club.stampwithmelissa.com for more information there. It's also in the description of this video if you want to just click it instead of having to type it in. And what was I going to say about that? Oh, it closes on Sunday. So if you want in with the Easter Club, that subscription period closes on Sunday. So you want to make sure you get in soon. Okay, I'm just going to super quick flash those cards that we're doing this month. Club, you make 6 cards, 2 each of 3 designs. And so I'm going to flash those. And if you want to be surprised, if you're a current club member, close your eyes right now, okay? And I'm just going to show them really, really, really fast, but make sure the lighting is good on them. Just super fast here. Okay, there they all are. If you're a club member, you can open your eyes now. Or maybe you watched, I don't know. But just wanted to preface that, okay? It's super fun. The other thing I just wanted to say real quick, and I know it's on my hands. I could have left it on my face for this part, but I just remembered. I got an email from Stampin' Up! Today. Starting on April 1st, they are going to be raising the shipping costs. Okay, so it's just right now it's $6.95 is the cheapest shipping, and then it goes to 10% at a certain threshold. It's going to be switching to $7.95 or 11%. Okay, so just keep that in mind. It's usually just whichever one is higher, just because, as you all know, everything's increasing in cost. So Stampin' Up! Is just trying to, not lose so much money on shipping. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. But that starts on Friday, April 1st. Okay. All right. So here is the super fun card we're going to make today. Like I said, we're using that Daffodil Daydream because it has a beautiful Easter sentiment. Oh, yay. Okay, so Alicia didn't close her eyes, but she said she can't wait to get her club kit. I know, I'm so excited. I'm going to be working on cutting those later this week, and I can't wait. So we're using that, and then we're also going to use that Easter Friends. Now you can barely see it because it's soft seafoam on soft seafoam, which is like, I think, the lightest color. I think soft seafoam is even lighter than So Saffron. But you can barely see it, but I promise it's there. We've got a grass image there just to give it some texture. And then on the inside, we're going to use one of those sentiments and this fun little border stamp, which is from Daffodil Daydream. Okay, I'm going to leave this to the side, and let's go ahead and get started, shall we? All right, let me grab all our pieces. So we are going to use a piece of thick basic white. This is 8.5 by 5.5 inches, scored in half at 4.25. Then I have two pieces here. Whoops, they're stuck. There we go. Two pieces of basic white cardstock. One is going to go on the inside. The other one is going to be a mat to kind of keep our balmy blue and soft seafoam together. These are both 4 by 5.25. Now you don't need one of these for the inside. If you're new here, I'll just say I like to keep things sturdy on the inside. So I always like to add that basic white or very vanilla if that's the color we're going for. I always like to add those anyway. But it's up to you. If you've got a light colored cardstock, you don't have to add anything to the inside. All right. Okay, then we've got some balmy blue, and this guy measures, let me just double check it here. We've got 4 inches by 3 3/4. So then we have a piece of soft seafoam that is 4 inches by 1.5 inches. All right. I could have done that in my head, but sometimes when you're live, you just get a little nervous. All right, then we've got a cool cloud here that was punched out with that cloud punch that we have in the new mini catalog. I love this. That's going to be for our sentiment. I thought that would be so fun for the sentiment. And then I just have a little bit that was cut when I was punching this one out. It kind of just, I had a little bit of extra room. So I cut out just a tiny little piece that we're going to just add, to have a second cloud. And then we have a bunch of little pieces for our basket and our egg. All right, so we've got craft paper. So this is not crumb cake. It's actually the craft paper that came out in our Christmas mini catalog or holiday one. And so I've got some of that here. And so this guy here, let's double check because I don't remember off the top of my head, although I think that this is, yes, this is the largest circle you can see there. So that is the largest layering circle die. And then I just cut some of that off. That looks like probably about 3/4 off of it, just to make a little basket. All right, let me put this back in its little case. And then I've got these two little pieces here that I cut for the handles. And these are, oh my gosh, 3/8 inches. Sorry to do that to you. 3/8 inches by 2 inches, both of them are. All right, so let's go ahead and start with this actually. I'm going to pull out my trimmer because I just wanted to add some texture to this. You could use an embossing folder or something as well. But you know what? I'm going to use this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to not be too picky about it, but I'm just going to go ahead and score at every 1/4 inch. So I wanted to say to you guys, I don't know if you saw my Instagram and Facebook story last night, but I was working on my tutorial, the PDF tutorial for the Daffodil class, while watching The Bachelor. And I put something out and I asked if people watch The Bachelor, and I got a lot of no's. And I just wanted to say, because you know what, I just have to put it out there. I don't like religiously watch The Bachelor, okay? I'm not like crazy like that. If you do watch The Bachelor, then you know what? That's fine too. But I think that we all need something that's just a little bit mindless to watch, right? And for me, it's The Bachelor. Just something to realize that, my life really isn't that bad. No, I'm just kidding. I already knew that. But it's just putting that out there. And if you're watching live tonight, The Bachelor is a 2-part finale. And so the second part is on right now, I think. And so if you're watching me live, you probably don't watch The Bachelor, or you like me more. So thanks. Yeah, anyway. All right, let's just finish these up here. You can see I'm not getting too particular, especially because it's a circle, right? I'm just kind of lining it up here with these edges, closing, scoring, right? I just wanted some kind of texture, but the bark embossing folder would probably be really cool on this too. Maybe I'll have to try that if I do it again. All right, so there is our basket. So we don't need the trimmer anymore. Let's go ahead and let's do the grass next. So I'm going to bring in my messy piece of scrap paper. Hey, Lori, welcome. We love our messy piece of scrap paper. This is one I haven't used in a while. Isn't that funny? I have like my favorites, or at least the ones that get used the most. I'm going to open up this soft seafoam. You can see I just re-inked it before the video because I thought on this sample card it was just a little bit too light. And I'm just going to stamp this grass image around. Oh, it's still super light, but you know what? I can see it just barely, but it is there. And I think it just looks nice to add a little bit of texture to the bottom there, especially because we were already using the stamp set and it had a grass stamp in it. So, all right, we've got those pieces all stamped. I'm going to go ahead and close that up and put my ink pad away. I don't think I'll need this anymore. But while we're stamping, why don't we just pull in this cloud real quick, and we will do the Easter blessings in Calypso Coral to match our egg. So you can see I kind of went with subtles here, although I did swap out Highland Heather for Fresh Freesia. I just liked the look of it a little bit better. But everything else is from our subtles family. And I love that they all coordinate together so well. Okay, so let's go ahead and next I'm going to just adhere things together because the eggs are the most fun. So I have to save the best for last. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to grab my seal adhesive and we're just going to add some to corner, 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 a little in the middle. And this is going to line up perfectly with my basic white. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand up my basic white and I'm going to just guide this together with my fingers and line it up at the bottom so that it all comes together, okay? And this piece is just keeping everything connected. You can actually see it does actually go over a little more, which just means that I just didn't cut very well. Okay, so Alicia watches soap operas while she stamps. Yeah, you know what? It's just, I think we have to do that, right? You can't watch something that you have to pay attention to because then it just makes it really hard, right? Okay, so let's line up our little soft seafoam grassy piece down here. Looking good. And there's a little bit of basic white that stuck out on the edge just because I didn't pay attention well enough. So, but it's okay, right? It's handmade. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I'm just going to chop off the edge a little bit, make that a little bit nicer. Then let's go ahead and whoops, I'm throwing it around now. Grab our little card base here, and I'm going to go ahead and put this right on the card base. So corner, 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 little in the middle. That is my hope that you guys start saying that now too, because I just said it once accidentally on a video, and I was like, I really like that. Corner, 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 and another corner, and then a little in the middle. All right, let's burnish that with the bone folder. So we've got that all set. Let's wait on these till we have our basket. So I'm just going to scoot the clouds out of the way. And now we're going to go ahead and take care of our Easter eggs, okay? So I wanted to talk to you guys about the... oh, okay. So Keisha watches Bob's Burgers. That's a good one. Or replays of craft videos from demos. All right. Yeah, see? All good stuff. But I wanted to talk to you about our beautiful mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine because it is 20% off during the month of March, which is a great deal. And there are so many dies that fit in this. In fact, there are, I believe, 13 bundles that Stampin' Up! Has also discounted for 20% off this month that can be used entirely in this little machine. And it's so cute and quaint. I know Alicia is on here and she just ordered hers. I want to say it was like 2 weeks ago. Oh, good. Alicia said corner, 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 little in the middle the other day. That's good. But she bought hers just a couple of weeks ago. And I said, you just have to wait because everyone says it's cute, right? Everyone says, oh my gosh, this thing is so cute. You're going to love it, right? But it's not until you get it in your hands that you're like, wow, it really is cute. And she fell victim to that because she was like, yeah, okay, all right, yep. And then she got it and she's like, you were right. It's so cute. So I just wanted to mention that we're going to use these Stripes and Splatters 3D embossing folders. And you can see these are mini, so they fit in our mini machine. Let me open these up. We're going to use both of them today. I thought they were cute to use, but I wanted to talk to you a little bit too about the different plates that come with the machine, because I know sometimes you get a little confused on this. People do. I do. So it comes with 5 different plates, which I'm kind of showing in the corner here. Whoops. If you guys remember Mystery Night, I had a Rogue DSP that stuck to the bottom of my trimmer, so I'm going to try to avoid that tonight. Yeah, okay, so Alicia says she absolutely loves it, and yes, it is so cute. I promise you guys, it's real. But it comes with these 5 plates, okay? So this one, number 1, is going to be your base. Now this says, use with thin dies, right? These plates say right on them what they're supposed to be used for. Okay, so it says use with thin dies here. So we're actually not going to use this one today. Uh-oh. Oh, I noticed that my phone froze, but it looks like we're back. All right. Then what you pair this with is the number 2 plate. So you put a number 2 plate down. Then you would put, let's pretend we're die cutting. You would put your cardstock down, you'd put the die on top, and then you would put another number 2 plate down and run it through the machine, okay? But we're not going to use that today, but I'm going to show you the number 3 plate. And the number 3 plate says if you're using an embossing folder that is a standard embossing folder, not these ones. These ones are thick, so they're called 3D, which the package says right on it. 3D, okay? If it doesn't say 3D, you want to use a number 3 plate. So then you would do your 1, your embossing folder, and your 3, okay? But we're going to actually use the number 4 plate today because it's just a little bit thinner than that number 3 plate, okay? So number 4 says what we're going to do is we're going to use 1, which I'll try to get everything in frame here. Let me grab a couple of these eggs that are going to go, we'll do, and I'm going to switch them up so that they're kind of like different ways so the stripes go across them differently. I know you can't see that hardly. Let's try it like that, okay? So we're going to go embossing folder with those cardstock pieces, those eggs in there. Then we're going to use this number 4 plate, okay? And get it started in our machine, crank it through. It's so little. All right, we've got that cranked through. So we're going to grab that then, open it up, and now we have some cute embossed Easter eggs for our Easter basket card. How adorable is that? All right, let's use the splatter one. So we're going to use this one the same way. We're just going to drop in our other 2 eggs, our Blushing Bride and Calypso Coral eggs. Stick that on our little plate. Put our number 4 plate there and crank it through. And in a second, we'll have, whoops, it does get a little staticky. I don't know if that's just me. It could be because of where I stamp in my house. But mine always gets a little staticky. So keep that in mind. Oh, sorry. That was loud. But now we have some cute Easter eggs. So let's go ahead and bring our card back in. I'm going to grab some dimensionals because I forgot to before. And I am using up the rest of this piece, which is from the recent February Paper Pumpkin Kit. And we're going to go ahead. Let's start with the basket. All right. So I'm going to flip the basket over. I'm just going to cut some of these pieces to add to our basket here. And I want to just kind of focus on the outside edges because I don't know yet where exactly those eggs are going to poke in. Okay. So we're just going to keep it on the outside for now. You could put some in the middle, but again, then you might deal with some conflict with your eggs trying to sneak in there. Let's make it a little crooked. So cute. I love it. And I know the cloud is totally not proportional to that Easter basket, but just pretend like the cloud is really far away in the sky. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and decorate this. I'm going to try to do it the same way as I did these. It doesn't look like I used dimensionals on any of these eggs, so we're not going to do it today either. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start, and I'm actually going to cut some of them in half. So you can see here I've got 5 different colors, and in here I have a couple that repeat, okay? And we're just going to cut some down, so that wasn't quite in half, but you know, somewhere in the middle. And then we'll go ahead and cut this one as well. Maybe like that, okay? And then just when we place them, we'll make sure that they aren't seen. So let's start with this yellow egg here, and we're going to add some seal to that. And then we're also going to take, let's take this guy, the bigger one. I'm going to add some seal to the back of him, and I'm going to kind of play with these at the same time. So let's tuck this in, and before we get it completely down, I'm going to stick that purple egg down, okay? Then we'll stick that yellow egg down, and you can see, we can kind of see that. That doesn't look very pretty. So we're going to want to cover that up, right? So that's where our little Calypso coral piece is going to come in play. And we'll go ahead and hide that. Look, now you never knew. The power of card making, right? Okay, then let's grab this Calypso coral piece and our pool party piece. Now I wanted an egg color that was different than the sky, so I did use Balmy Blue and Pool Party on this card. And we're going to play around with these again. Whoops, got some seal on my finger. So we're going to poke this guy in and stick this egg like so. Okay, we'll stick all those down. Then we'll take our Blushing Bride egg. And the nice thing about these embossing folders too is that you can pick which side is up. And we will stick this one kind of crooked, coming out like that. And finally add our cute little, whoops, fresh freesia little halfy egg here. So cute. I love it. I love it. There we go. So there is that. Let's go ahead then, and we're going to finish up this card. We're going to add some dimensionals to the back of our cloud. And I will try to use up the rest of this. Isn't that just such a good feeling when you use up a whole sheet of dimensionals? I absolutely just love it. I love when I use it all. There's nothing more satisfying except opening up a new pack and grabbing the first one. All right, let's go ahead and put this on the top of our card here. Then we'll take this piece. This piece is pretty small, so I'll use my liquid glue for it, just because I know that I'd get seal on my workspace probably. Guilty as charged. Let's go ahead and add that. Whoa, nice catch, huh? Oh, cute. Oh, Sherry says she has 9 great grandkids that will love these. Oh, you're so welcome, Sherry. I hope they do love them. You'll have to let us know how they loved them, okay? And these would be cute even on like a tag, you know? I know that we do Easter egg hunts here for my niece and nephew, and they love it. Oh, let's keep this out. So here's my question for you guys really quick. So, thanks, Anne. So on this card, when I put the handles on, you can see I cut the top. I already put this down, so I'm probably not cutting the top off of them, which I think is fine because I think the handles would stick out anyway. But what do you think about down here? Do you think, do you like it cut off like that, or should we leave it straight on like this? I'm thinking about leaving it straight on, but let me know if you have a different opinion. But I think we're going to leave it straight on. All right. So let's add this first handle here. So cute. And then we'll add the second handle here. All right. Then we're almost done. We just have to do the inside still. And let's add that connecting there. Cute. I love it. Except I think I want this to be more crooked. Good thing I used liquid glue, huh? Because I could pick it up. All right. Oh, good. Okay. So wait, straight meaning I should cut it? Oh gosh, now I don't remember exactly how I asked the question. Should I leave it like this, or do you mean cut it, Alicia? All right. I'll wait for you to comment. Oh, hey, Barbara, welcome. I know the time change maybe got a little messy, huh? Okay, so let's pull in our inside of our card here, and I'm going to use Blushing Bride to use this fun little border stamp. So let's ink that up, and I don't think, oh, do you think I'm going to need it protrudes a little bit. Do you think I need my messy scrap paper? Better safe than sorry, right? Watch, you guys, just because I pulled it out, I probably won't need it. We're going to stamp this at the bottom. Just like that. Look, I wouldn't have needed it. It came very close. Okay, good. Thanks, Anne. Oh, and thanks, Alicia. came very close to the edge and it went over a little bit, but I don't think it would have stamped my surface, but it's okay. Better safe than sorry, right? All right, let's close up Blushing Bride, and then we're going to add the sentiment in Tuxedo Black that says, "May your days blossom with joy and happiness." How sweet is that? And I didn't mention, you guys, but those eggs were actually done with the double oval punch. So I just used the one that had more of the, not a straight edge because it's not straight, but not the scalloped edge, you know? You know what I mean. So that is from that olive punch, oval punch. Oh my gosh, I can't talk today. Do you guys ever have those days when you just are like, what am I even saying? All right, let's do corner, 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 a little in the middle, and get this added to the inside. And then we're almost done. We just have to add some gorgeous little butterfly embellishments. So we've got that added, and then let's do those embellishments. And I wanted to talk about this tool that I use too. Thanks, Lori. I had a customer reach out to me last week by email, and she said, "What is that tool that you always use?" And I realized, you know what? I just kind of assume everybody knows about it because it's the greatest tool in the world, but that's not true. So I wanted to just mention this real quick. So this is the Take Your Pick tool. You can see the Stampin' Up! Logo right there. It's an incredible tool, and you can see that I'm using this putty end right here to pick up these butterflies to add them. So I don't have to use my fingers or my scissors or anything like that, but it's an incredible tool. It's only $10, which is like insane. So it comes with that putty end there. You can get refills for that too. So you can see mine is pretty close to the end here, which just means I'm going to just need to replace it soon. Then it has this pointy end here, which is really nice, and you can flip it to a spatula end. And then there are a couple other attachments that you can get for it as well, like a little dye brush and stuff. So it's an incredible tool. I absolutely love mine and use it all the time. Yeah, my mom just said, I love that tool. That's the one thing, a lot of the stamping things I have, she just uses mine, like my ink pads or cardstock. But that's the one she said, I need my own because she loves it too. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. So here's our cards. I'll lift them up closer so you can see how fun, such fun Easter cards. These are going to be so fun to send out. Alicia says best tool ever too. I know, right? It's just so good. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're watching over on YouTube, please give this video a big thumbs out and subscribe to my channel. I think I said thumbs out. I mean thumbs up. And subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. That just lets me know that you like to see content from me, and it helps me out. If you're over on Facebook, please give this video a heart. YouTube doesn't have hearts that I'm aware of. So on Facebook, please give this video a big heart and like my page if you haven't already. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. You're so kind. Oh my gosh, one more thing. Let me come back to you. Next week, I just found out today, I think I might have a work obligation for my day job next Tuesday night. So next Tuesday, I am planning to go live at 5 o'clock Central Time, which is 2 hours earlier than I normally do. Okay, so don't come at 7 because it'll be over. All right, I'll make sure that that's in my newsletter too, so you're fully aware of that. But I just wanted to say it quick, just so you knew what was happening next week. All right. Because I think my monthly calendar still says 7 because, like I said, I found it today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you next week at 5 o'clock. All right. Bye for now.